Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best pre-built gaming PC under $1,000.
Starting at number 5.
Acer Predator Orion. The Acer Predator Orion 7000 has been one of the top dogs of the pre-built gaming PC market for a while now. With the Orion 7000 of 2022 releasing just before the launch of new-gen CPUs, GPUs, and more widespread adoption of DDR5 RAM, Acer made the wise decision to refresh its flagship gaming PC with a new motherboard that could handle the power of these 13th gen Intel processors. Now fully compatible with 13th gen CPUs, DDR5, and wielding the Lovelace power of NVIDIA's RTX 40 series, Acer has future-proofed its flagship's innards for the new generation. The version we tested was crammed full of power, housing an unlocked 13th gen Intel Core i9-13900KF CPU and an RTX 4090. Although that rig, in particular, is pricey, and probably one of the most powerful gaming PCs you can get your hands on at the moment, the Predator Orion 7000 can be found in more configurations than ever before. And we're sure as time goes on we'll begin to see a wider spread of builds up and down the price range.
Coming at number 4.
Lenovo Legion Tower. The Lenovo Legion Tower 7i isn't the flashiest pre-built gaming PC, but with standardized parts, it's upgradable for the future. We're fans of the board's 4 M.2 slots, which allow room for lots of storage, though one is taken up by the Wi-Fi card. There are 4 USB Type-A ports on the front, which is a nice amount for a gaming desktop, and it means you won't have to reach behind the system just to plug in some accessories or external storage. The combination of the Intel Core i9-13900KF and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 provided strong gaming scores across our benchmarks. Those should also make for a powerful workhorse, though our system wasn't running at advertised RAM speeds. While it includes DDR5-5600 RAM in the system, the sticks ran at 4400 MHz, which may have an effect, particularly in productivity applications. But those looking for a gaming PC that doesn't stand out too much will have a powerful gaming PC in the Legion, especially if they're looking to make changes to the internals later.
At number 3.
Corsair One i300. In some ways, the Corsair One i300 is a console-like pre-built PC. It takes up very little space on a desk with a 6.93 x 7.87-inch base that rises slightly taller than an Xbox Series X. But in that metal chassis is a set of top-end components, including an Intel Core i9-12900K, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, 64 GB of DDR5 RAM and a 2 TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD. The design pulls in air through the sides and exhausts it out the top, and it's not particularly loud. But that same petite form factor is what makes it difficult to upgrade. Sure, it's possible, but you have very limited room to work with, and the sides don't come off because the radiators are connected to them. In order to get this top-tier, tiny system, you'll have to pay a high price, however. We tested it at a wallet-busting $4,999, and the other configuration with Intel's 12th gen CPUs starts at $3,649.99. If that's too much, and it is a lot of money, you may want to consider some of the cheaper options on this list.
Number 2 of my list.
Alienware Aurora R15. The Alienware Aurora R15's biggest updates are all about cooling. Alienware parent Dell has added in a 240mm radiator, finally moving on from a 120mm cooler, which should allow for much better CPU performance. There is also more ventilation on the side, and this all made for a quieter PC to our ears. It's not much of a surprise that with an Intel Core i9-13900KF and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090, the Aurora plowed through our benchmarks measuring gaming and productivity performance. On the one hand, we really like how many ports are accessible on the front of the Aurora, including 3 USB Type-A ports, a USB Type-C port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The downside is that Alienware is using a proprietary motherboard to achieve that, making it difficult to fully upgrade the system in the future.
And number 1.
MSI Infinite RS 13th. If you're looking for the best of the best, the MSI Infinite RS 13th delivers top-of-the-line performance, as long as you're willing to pay for it. Between the 13th Gen Intel Core i9 and a liquid-cooled NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090, this system delivers awesome performance, while still being quiet and upgradable down the line. All of the parts are standard, and the case, the MSI Prospect 700RL, is roomy. In fact, for some it may be too roomy. But it can fit the 2 radiators and 9 fans that made this system all but silent in our testing. A keyboard and mouse are included, though you'll likely want to get something a bit nicer. In our testing, we got some incredible performance out of the Infinite. If you value smooth gameplay and upgradability out of your Prebuilt and will sacrifice room on or under your desk, this is the one to consider.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.